What up, everyone? Big Kev back in the building. Today we have Lionel Messi, a god amongst men. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's check it out.
Messi is a wonderful, wonderful player, and he's probably going to get the accolade of the greatest football player ever, not just of our time.
I think he's the best I've seen in my time. I think what he can do with the football, the way he runs, he can go either way. Not bad in the either for a small guy, and he's a defender's an absolute nightmare.
Is there anyone from any era that can be considered close to matching what Messi's done? I know of this era, it's mainly been him and Ronaldo, and most people, say that Messi is the GOAT. But like previous eras, is there anyone that is neck and neck with him? Let me know down in the comments.
I don't think you necessarily need to win a World Cup to be the greatest player ever. It's down to the time and the team that you play for. I mean, I've seen obviously Ronaldo at Manchester United 2 or 3 years ago. You see Messi now. This guy's the best player in the world at the moment. There is no doubt about that. And I think we're always nervous about calling people who are currently watching, who are young at 23, to say he's the best player ever, but we shouldn't be. We should admit what we're seeing in front of our eyes. This is a special talent who maybe is the best player that's ever been seen.
Who's the best player in the world?
Lionel Messi.
Who's the best player of all time?
Lionel Messi.
I've said this to you for 4 years. I believe he's the best player that's ever kicked the football.
Moment of magic. Well, we could watch it, Jerry, over and over.
I think my favorite thing when watching Messi so far is just the way that he's able to not only dribble around defenders, but just like literally through them. I really enjoy that aspect of his game more so than any other.
Over and over again. You've got players who are class, you've got players who are world class, and then you've got Lionel Messi.
The best player in the world for me now. For me, over the five, I will go with Leo. I will go with Leo.
Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo? In my eyes, anyway, Messi is the best ever.
Messi or Ronaldo?
For me, Messi is natural. For me, Ronaldo is like chemical.
For me, Messi is a player that not only beats people, he gets hacked, he gets up. He never dies. He doesn't cheat. He's just a brilliant example for footballers everywhere. And if everyone copied him, the game would be much better.
I think everything about this guy you want to like. From the way he plays football to how he reacts when he gets nailed by someone. He doesn't show his frustration to his teammates. I just think everything about him, you want to like about him.
Is there any area of Messi's game that's considered weak? I've never really heard anyone talk about any of his weaknesses. Does he have any?
When we play him, you notice like what a player he is. There's not many situations where you come off the pitch and you go, we talk like children. I know it's not. We're not in awe of him, but you just got to be honest. Because you just see the guy wandering around, totally oblivious to the game sometimes. And then all of a sudden, bang, and he's creating something or he's scoring.
This time Messi is onside, and it's an identical chip from the young substitute. It's a great chance for Messi. It's 1-1. Neto, Ronaldinho, stopped by Casillas, blasted in by Messi. Messi takes everybody up. Messi has got it! This is the game that is going to be remembered as the Lionel Messi match. 19 years of age, he gets a hat-trick. But only to the hat-trick, he scores for 10-man Barcelona in extra time. You can't write a script like this. Real danger here as Messi gives Barcelona the lead. Messi. Really enjoying themselves here. Lovely run by Messi. Gets it back from Neto. Oh, it's magnificent! What a goal by Lionel Messi!
Really, it's kind of like mesmerizing watching him work down the field. He just kind of, I wonder if that's the same effect that he has on them. He just kind of lulls you in, and then the next thing you know, he's right past you and he scored.
league title for. Here is Henry. Can he bounce back for Barca? Oh, yes, he can! Oh, resting the laurels on his head. You've got. This could be a killer goal. Lionel Messi takes his time and walks it in. Start shining the trophy now. Xavi dances with defenders. Lionel Messi. It's humiliating for Real Madrid. It's heaven for Barcelona.
Grana para Samuel, Samuel para Leo, 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 Leo.
Kind of feel bad for the goaltender when he's one-on-one with Messi that close in. Like, you know, his odds of stopping it aren't very good.
Mete el pase, Samuel Eto'o. Ahí va el centro. Del Barcelona, Leo Messi.
Breaking up the headers.
It's Messi.
The amount of traffic he works through, is he like one of the most fouled soccer players on the field? I mean, it feels like, I've seen plenty of videos where guys draping all over him, hanging on, trying to trip him, elbow him, knock him down. I mean, you gotta figure with the way that he just like works his way in between multiple defenders that he'd be getting, fouled all the time. I don't know if it's like in other sports. I know like sometimes they accuse in the NFL, for instance, that star players get more calls, as far as fouls go. Does like Messi get more calls because he's, considered the greatest, or is that not a thing with soccer? His dribbling really is insane.
What impresses me always about Messi is that whenever you watch him play, whether it's La Liga or whether it's the Champions League, you know you're going to get something special. It's hardly, I can probably count on one hand the games.
And it's not flashy. Like you see like Ronaldinho and Ronaldo, they have these big, kind of flashy dribbling skills. Messi doesn't really do the same thing. It just, what he does looks like it should be so simple, but obviously no one else is doing it at the same level he is. It's just so smooth.
Over the last, maybe
effortless almost.
For years, that he hasn't done something special, Dan, and that's what makes him particularly great, I think, is that he's so consistent. Sometimes with great players, you don't see it for 2 or 3 games. It's nearly every game where he's doing something astonishing.
Regardless of how tight it is, when Messi's on the field, he's always going to come up with a moment of brilliance.
With all his stats, with all his games, with all his goals, I think that puts him on top of the pile.
To actually compare him to the greatest of all time, I think that's fair. I'm talking about Maradona, and I'm also talking about Pelé, but I can't differentiate between the three. Certainly Messi is right up there, and of course, what's in his favour, very much on his side, is the fact that he's still so very young.
When he's playing for Barcelona at that Nou Camp Stadium, it takes some defenders to stop him. He's impossible to stop.
I'm lucky that I'm not a defender, When I have to play against Messi, I think I don't sleep for 3 weeks.
It's Lionel Messi. And Messi steps up to the plate just when Barcelona needed him most. Obviously, Pedro rescues it. Messi! And he's in again here. Lionel Messi. Could this be the hat-trick before half-time? Brilliant! An audacious chip!
Like, you're going to go down? All right, I'm going to put it right over your head then.
From the magical Lionel Messi, the most talented footballer of his generation. They're trying to contain him, but it's an impossible task. This man is just unstoppable. Xavi, Messi in on the blind side. It's Messi again. Is there no stopping him? The bigger the game, the bigger the goal for the little man.
The answer is no, there is no stopping him.
Do that there. That's Fabregas. And it's Messi. And it's Messi. Barcelona get
That's got to be one of the crazier ones that I saw. That's insane.
the goal inside that big 2 minutes. It's a massive
I mean, how's the goalkeeper supposed? That's almost unfair. How's the goalkeeper supposed to defend that?
goal because on the away goal.
Good ball sliding over Messi. Around one, and Messi has his second. The fourth comes. Messi, 2-0. Slipped into Messi. It's clever with Xavi. It's Messi. It's 1-0. Messi losing out to Iniesta. Now Lionel Messi, 2-0.
Back. There's a mistake by Bernat. It's let Messi in. He makes the difference for Barcelona. And here he is again. Here he is again. That's astonishing. It's absolutely world class. Messi. Oh, Messi! He overpowered Edwin van der Sar. Pushed out. And it's followed up by Suarez. Messi made it.
Nope. I'm over here now. Did Messi ever lose a lot of time for like any injuries? Just thinks the physical style that he plays. Just watching him, it just seems like it'd be like such a toll on his legs.
Then I realised there's things you really cannot do nothing about. When somebody that has ability goes and takes 2 or 3 people and scores wonderful goals. I wasn't in tears, I can assure you, because he did it in front of me, and he ran by a couple of players and pulled his hamstring just in front of me, and I reached no as good as this guy. I don't care who's coming on, he's not as good as him.
You can score goals, you can assist, you can destabilize the defense on his own. You can run with the ball at 100 miles an hour and change direction. That's not very easy. Try to do it, come back to me and tell me how you do.
Well, he's consistently fantastic. I mean, you just can't beat this guy. He's maybe the best footballer I've ever seen in that injuries pattern.
Crazy to think that these are like all the other best players in the world that are playing with him. The way that he just runs around them and through them. It's it just seems like he's on a whole different level of play than some of these guys.
Passing between Messi and Pedro, and it's Lionel Messi! It's superb!
There really just is no way to counter what he does.
Do you take a few more chances here knowing you have the advantage? Messi on Laure, Messi!
Messi! Oh, wow!
From Demichelis' challenge, runs past two more, kicks it into the net for his third of the match, the fourth for Barcelona.
Cuts onto his left. Leo Messi, 1-0.
But Lionel Messi read his mind with Pedro.
He's done it again!
On the fingertips of Zubi Caray.
Magisterial again for Messi!
Stops, starts, drives past.
It's a wonder goal by Lionel Messi!
Messi. Messi.
You're just lost for words. He is just brilliant.
But here's Messi. Away from 2, 3, 4. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. How good is he?
We need another centre-half. The likes of Thiago Silva, we know.
Here's Messi. Oh, he's going past the ball here. Leo Messi tucks a beautiful goal away. So typical of the man. 2 goals in the first leg. Messi. Oh, brilliant skill from Lionel Messi. Surging forward with real menace here. Brilliant from Messi. Oh, what a goal that is! And the whole of this ground stands and applauds the 19-year-old. Have you seen a better goal than that anywhere?
Well, there's 3 of them, Ronnie. Still going. Look at this, Kevin.
It's a brilliant run from Messi. Can he go all the way?
Messi takes it up again, and he dances away, and he scores! Lionel Messi!
Wiggle out ball. It's been crazy that he's been able to maintain this level of play for so many years.
Away from Escudez, there's Iniesta. Onto it now is Messi. Brilliantly done. Oh, it's glorious.
Shielding well against Valiente.
Touched by
Gets it back.
Xavi.
Around the defense, tucking it home!
Magisterial!
That's what he does.
Doesn't get any better world football than this, people!
This is not the Indonesia under-19s. Messi!
He's great! Absolutely astonishing again from Messi! There's no time or space here for Messi! And it confused Einstein! It doesn't confuse Leo Messi! Georgie Best, Diego Maradona, Johan!
I like how the goalkeepers kind of like drop their hands and like, whoa, what is it? What was I supposed to do?
They're all getting outshone by this incredible little man.
Well, I've said it so many times this season, he's the best on the planet, and that's one of the reasons why. You give him half a chance. He's beaten the same man twice, he's beaten 2 or 3 others, he's left them for dead. Unbelievable balance, strength, skill, ability. He is the best.
Oh, Kevin, I said you need at least 2 players to stop him. There was 3 there. He beat all 3 of them. Then he beat another one and he put it in the near post. Messi is amazing. The amazing Messi has just scored one of the best goals you're ever going to see in a cup final. Absolutely superb. And this is the genius of the little man.
In the United States of America, we name hurricanes by name. If they ever name one Lionel Messi, you better evacuate.
Yeah, that was another crazy video. This one really focused on his dribbling skills and on the scoring ability. It's just so impressive to watch that he's able just to continually make his way through so many different defenders, and the goaltenders are basically just props. They're just there. They're not stopping him. I mean, anything they try to throw at him, he just has a counter for. It's pretty crazy to watch. Until next time, have a good one.